Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual National Honor Society installation ceremony. I am Leo Zong, the President of National Honor Society. At this ceremony, we will install our new members to our chapter of the National Honor Society and honor our returning seniors and this year's honorary member. At this moment, I would like to acknowledge the administration of Fort Hamilton High School that has helped make the National Honor Society a success. First of all, Ms. Houlihan, our principal. Mrs. Vertigos, the Assistant Principal of England. Mr. Abu, the Assistant Principal of Social Science. Ms. Shikaroni, the Assistant Principal of Integrated Student Support. Ms. Kitchen, the Assistant Principal of World Languages. Ms. Manucci, the Assistant Principal of Mathematics. Mr. Overley, the Assistant Principal of Arts. And of course, Mr. Sosa, the National Honor Society Advisor. As well as the students on stage with me are the executive board members of the National Honor Society. Now, would everyone please stand for the presentation of the color guard? Thank you. You may now be seated. As you can see right now, the candle of knowledge is alight. The National Honor Society's torch symbolizes the eternal light of knowledge. Knowledge has never been more important than today, since it is knowledge that truly lights our lives and protects us from the ignorance in the world. With knowledge comes awareness that we are our nation's greatest resources and must embody the qualities of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. My colleagues on the executive board will now light candles that represent the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Please welcome Olivia Wong, one half of our philanthropy chair, who will now light and describe the candle of knowledge.
Character is a force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It establishes individuality. It is this force of character without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and when once developed grows steadily. Character is achieved, not received. It is a product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem with character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality when we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities of respect, responsibility, fairness, trustworthiness, caring, and citizenship, we hope to prove by examples that we value character.
Our recording secretary, who will describe the qualities of scholarship.
Knowledge means a dedication to learn. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element of life. I wish higher success was made possible. And it can only be acquired in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we view the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand our world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Welcome Habiba Hussein, one half of our tutoring chair, who will now discuss the meaning of leadership.
Leadership should be a wholesome and influence honor school. In taking initiative in class and school activities, a real leader strives to train and aid others into attaining the same objective. Leadership requires sacrifice, the willingness to give up your personal interests for the interests of others. A leader is confident and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources are found in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is important. Thus, all of our members hold the charge of leadership. Thank you.
Finally, please welcome Talia Landisberg, our Chief Financial Officer, who will now discuss the characteristics of service.
Service can be described membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the betterment of tomorrow.
Now, I would like to introduce our principal, Ms. Houlihan.
Thank you, and I want to commend all of the descriptions of the pillars. I think they did a lovely job in the real integrity behind each of the pillars, and gave everybody a good sense of what this chapter and this National Honor Society is all about. So good evening and welcome to the 55th year sponsoring a chapter of the National Honor Society at Fort Hamilton High School. I am Kate Houlihan in my 13th year as the principal of our diverse, active, and very large high school with 4,100 students, some of our finest represented here tonight that we celebrate. I'm joined by other school leaders on the stage who share my pride in acknowledging students' hard work and accomplishments, and I know that those who couldn't be with us tonight are here in spirit. We love working with young people, and even though our days may sometimes be challenging, we do love our jobs, and we certainly love Fort Hamilton. So it's my privilege to welcome everyone here to celebrate and congratulate students being recognized for their achievement in the 4 areas valued by the National Honor Society, but Fort Hamilton High School as well: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Congratulations, students, our new and returning NHS members. You all look fine and are deservedly proud this evening, and I know you're going to be proud moving forward. I want to give special thanks to our family and friends for their support. We could not have our students before us tonight successfully successfully celebrating what they've accomplished without their ability to be supported at home and certainly in all avenues of their life, both in and outside of school. I also want to highlight our staff, represented by many attending here tonight. I would ask them to stand, but I think it's a little too dark to see who they are, but hopefully they will be recognized when the lights turn back up. I believe we are truly a community of dedicated educators, and I want to thank all of our staff for their contributions to our students, urging and nurturing them to strive to do their best and to meet the expectations of the National Honor Society. Staff, family, and friends, we want our young people to learn and develop their best selves. So on behalf of our entire community, thank you for making us proud. So arriving, yes, a round of applause. So arriving at this evening's installation ceremony has required organization, care, and lots of work, similar to the attributes needed to fulfill the pillars of NHS. Our impressive executive board here on the stage as a true team leads the strongest chapter possible. They are responsible for putting together the installation ceremony that began last fall and sharing information and reviewing applications and conducting interviews. They are also responsible for all the hearts in the lobby that express why people love Fort Hamilton, and they are guided and appreciated by faculty advisor Justin Sosa, who is an enthusiastic, intelligent, inspirational teacher and leader. Executive board members are also passionate and inspiring, and together as a team, they provide opportunities for students to demonstrate those 4 pillars. So please join me in thanking Mr. Sosa and our executive board for their dedication to spread the new National Honor Society standards. I also want to highlight Miss Criticos, our AP of English, who has consistently been a big supporter of NHS and its leaders, and her office is sort of their home base. So, Ms. Criticos, thank you for all you do. Upholding the integrity and standards of this national organization is what we expect of our students and our NHS members. Tonight, there are a total of 153 new members, that's 122 juniors and 31 seniors, and they worked hard to join this distinguished organization, and they are making the most of their opportunities at Fort Hamilton and beyond. Congratulations and welcome to NHS. I also want to commend our 120 returning members, all seniors, as they will continue to uphold the pillars and provide leadership to each other and our newest members. The Fort chapter of 275 NHS students will be kept busy in all areas required by the local and national chapter. So, yes, another round of applause. Since I started at Fort Hamilton in 2012, NHS students have been visible and involved in school and community activities. They are responsible for posting vocabulary words around the building to help everyone expand their vocabulary. Currently, words that begin with the letter O. But I have to be officious in asserting that there are no positive and productive words on display on the first floor, starting with the letter O. So rather than finding ways to integrate obtuse, obdurate, and ominous into a speech of celebration, I am obsequiously appealing for some positive words that begin with the letter P on your next round. So who's ever in charge of vocabulary, let's get some positive words in there, please. But it's all good, it's all good. So NHS activities from book reviews and tutoring to highlighting those vocabulary words, and certainly many, many service opportunities allow our students to make their mark to teach and serve the community. So I congratulate you again on earning membership in the National Honor Society. We look forward to you continuing your work across all pillars. And I just ask that you take your time crossing the stage, enjoy it, take in the applause, think about your accomplishments. You have truly reached the heights of your high school achievement and service at Fort Hamilton, and you are clearly committed leaders with high character. We're proud of you, we congratulate you, and I hope we all enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Houlihan. I will now introduce Brooke Borbor, one half of our philanthropy chair, to lead the senior tribute.
Thank you. Would all the seniors of the National Honor Society please stand for the senior tribute? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself. As I go forward from Fort Hamilton High School. To always seek the light of truth. To hold scholarly habits. To engage in worthy service. Striving in every way by word and deed. To make its ideals. The principles of my school, life, and country. Congratulations. Please come up as your name is called to receive your senior pin. One half of our installation chair, Olivia Gomez, will present the returning senior members. Our member service chair, Mario Federico and Melissa Bucci, will present the pins.
May Abdullah. Karan Ali. Hope Andrews. Pastor Antoshevitz. Rosanna Ashton. Bilal Badawi. Elizabeth Carrican. Olivia Charles. Ryan Chen. Herman Chen. William Chen. Ryan Chen. Mark Elkery. Sophia Epstein. Andrea Osada. Caroline Gaffney. Sai Greenblatt. Marlene Costa. Rama Hakim. Soraya Hawk. Yolanda Howe. Victoria Coy. Aiden Jung. Cynthia Jiang. Jason Jiang. Cody Jiang. Ashley Flores. Samir Kapoor. Arton Kaloshi. Ava Kaloshi. Noor Mir. Vincent Nee. Angelina Peng. Michael Pastori. Sophia Polizzi. Catherine Kwan. Kinga Park. Alexandra Casino. Iman Khan. Matthew Conyu. Carolina Cormick. Evangelia Kufos. Olivia Kwabakowska. Yolanda Ihor Bakari. Christiana Lee. Sabelle Lennon. Matilda Lennon. Angelina Lynn. Tony Lynn. Aaron Liu. Benjamin Love. Jason Love. Matthew Love. Katie Love. Selena Ma. Rihanna Mata. Mario Mamana. Brianna Matano. Sarah McCarthy. Gabrielle Marina. Ava Natalie. Jasmine May. Chloe May. Green Mujahid. Fatima Mariah.
I will now introduce Mario Federico, one half of our Member Services Chair, to lead the oath of membership to all new members.
Thank you. Will all new members of the National Honor Society please stand for the oath of membership? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been elected. To be loyal to my school. And to maintain and encourage. High standards of character. Scholarship, leadership, and service. I shall endeavor to uphold my obligation. As a citizen of my community and nation. Congratulations. You are now members of the National Honor Society.
Nana Abdullah. Nizam Ahmed. Bianca Barua. Ali Beydoun. Dante Borges. Henry Bravo. Confessor. Vicinity Economacos. Exona Galamini. Jasmine Garcia Lopez. Haley Gill. Nicole Haidari. Milo Pride. Max Corte. Serena Liu. Valeria Morales. Diana Weather. Kevin Pizak. Ahmed Rodman. Mohammed Rodman. Reyes, Mohammed Salem, Salina Samara, Hala Urusi, Ryan Hughes, Chloe Zhang, Amara Abbasi, Abdullahi, Summer Abdullahi, Omar Abdullah, Jacob Ahmed, Sebastian Alessandri, Romain Al-Hambali, Samara Al-Madesh, Terry Anagnosu, Arbini, Anna Arbini, Olivia Ayu, Elise Bowen, Giuseppe Bonello, Reese Boxford, Angelina Cabrera, Chen. Rachel Chen. Yifan Chen. Kaya Kohler. Lorena Colado Amasaki. Steve Contreras. Sarah Zhang. Gianfranco Zunino. Ray Gong. Alexander Deirdre. Sam Al-Gundur. Amir Al-Hadrawi. Salman Al-Harba. Roseanne El-Safi. Chloe Phelps. Eva Felcher. Mia Schiffer. Nicole German. Jessica Joey. Vina Fraser. Olivia Cobb. Montserrat Hernandez. Abigail Holmes. Sally O'Neill. Angela Wong. Max Huang. Ayaan Ibrahim. Elena Isabella. Chao Louis Jin. Eliza Hopkins. Samati Parakamas. Irina Kaysen. Jared Kaynak. Nicholas Kayma. Adam Koch. Mateusz Stadlowicz. Anna Tudel. Patrick Vaughn. Clive Ramsey. Phoebe Randolph. Kevin Lay. Anthony Leone. Christy Bjorn. Amy Lee. Oscar Lee. Sophia Lee. Gavin Lee. Yentong Wen. Michelle Lin. Rachel Lin. Anita Dior. Brian Liu. Taiwan Liu. Renee Luna. Grace McDermott. Amina Mahmood. Angie Mai. Juliana Merkel. Allison Mendoza. Sienna Morgan. Manuel Manas. Benjamin Nostro. Amanda Pan. Eric Pinzon. Yelena Kogan. Yachi Chi. Daniel Koku. Kim Clark. Saveli Radushkovich. Angel Ragun. Lauren K. Ramos. Elizabeth Reyes Romero. Andres Rivera. Cesar Sarpia. Samuel Saeed. Mia Jackson. Christian Saeed. Elena Schmidt. Cindy Schum. Renee Sapoy. Dennis Sullivan. Jameson
And now, for your entertainment during the interlude, I present to you the Fort Hamilton High School Strings Quartet. now like to introduce our NHS advisor, Mr. Sosa, for the advisor's address.
Good evening, everyone, faculty, family, friends, and members of the National Honor Society. On behalf of the faculty of Fort Hamilton High School, I congratulate you. I congratulate you not just on your membership to this excellent organization, but for being outstanding people that excel in all you do. Our school motto is excellence in education, and you certainly embody those words. Tonight, you pledge to uphold the ideals of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. And I know that you will in years to come, because excellence cannot simply be achieved from who we are in any given moment, but who we promise ourselves to always be. From the time that you were freshmen, you have never stopped trying, and therefore, you have never stopped succeeding. In the face of any challenge, personal or academic, you always remain committed to yourself and your pursuits. Because you are here tonight, I know that you always will. Much knowledge is imparted to you as Fort Hamilton High School students. The concepts you are learning are advanced. You embrace learning with open minds for hours every day, and I know that you always will. You lead others in this building by example and by collaborating with each other. You take your leadership and you extend it to an ever-changing world. I know that you always will. You serve your community well. It's clear that you assist others. You definitely recognize that it is your charge to make this world better for all. And I know that you always will. Members of NHS, in your academic career, you are accomplishing what at times may have seemed insurmountable. In short, you make your families proud. You make Fort Hamilton proud. And I know that you always will. Thank you. I would like you to again turn your attention to the 12 remarkable seniors on stage. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2024-2025 Executive Board. The first member of E-Board is part of a philanthropic team. She always has everything under control. When working on community service projects, she is consistently organized, easygoing, optimistic, and she loves to put up parties. She's one of the most dependable people I know, Brooke Boardward. The next member of this duo is full of new ideas to maximize community involvement. Her excitement, energy, and commitment to service are incomparable. She's dedicated to getting NHS members involved on both a local and global level. Olivia Wong. helped to take NHS tutoring to a new level. She wants to help all students improve academically, and she uses her kindness, sincerity, and intelligence to do so. She displays these 3 traits in all she does. Sarah Elizabeth. The other half of the tutoring chair is equally invested in student success. With grace and appreciation, she listens, processes information, and implements it. She looks for solutions to every problem and innovative ways to make improvements. Habiba Hussein. Perhaps one of the most dynamic and cheerful students I have ever met is part of the HR department of the organization. This student spreads joy wherever she goes. She has a kind heart, an eye for creating aesthetic display cases, and is well suited for working and communicating with her peers, Melissa Bushi. The second half of member services is quite similar to his counterpart. He has earned the respect of all NHS members, his peers, and his teachers. It's obvious that people admire him because he's noble and charismatic. He's an excellent role model to all students. Mario Federico. The first member of our installation and accountability sector puts thought and care into all she does. She's not afraid to ask questions, and she always wants to do what is right by others. She brings her strong work ethic and positivity to every endeavor she tackles, and she is NHS's biggest cheerleader, Olivia Gomez. The next member of this team may appear quiet and serious. But in reality, she is a soulful powerhouse. She navigates her duties as a chairperson with efficiency and takes integrity seriously. She definitely expects nothing but the best from all members of NHS. Ashley Linden. Our recording secretary has a big personality and is most eager to take on any NHS responsibility. Aside from taking detailed minutes and hosting many invigorating trivia competitions, this personable member of the E-Board always has kind words to say and makes sure that everything always finishes on a positive note. He's very demure. Our Chief Financial Officer is an ideal fit for her position. Her organizational skills are meticulous, and she cares about what she does for this organization and her community. Whenever someone needs assistance, she's sure to volunteer her time willingly. Our CFO is always ready for what comes next and demonstrates that reflection and action are the keys to improvement. Talia Landisberg. NHS Vice President is another noble young man. Our Vice President juggles many responsibilities with ease and assures that every challenge he meets is completed completely. He is a true team player and leader on and off the field that dedicates much time to making this organization thrive academically. Alexander Fotopoulos. Last but not least, I would like to formally introduce you to someone you have heard from many times tonight. This young man is indeed a leader. He is approachable, driven, and hardworking. His peers on e-board definitely respect him, as do I. He is an excellent communicator, herald, and ambassador. He inspires others naturally. Leo Zahn. I would now like to call upon Sarah Elizab for our first special presentation.
On behalf of the NHS Executive Board, I'd like to thank the faculty and staff who have contributed to our beloved organization. First, we'd like to thank Mrs. Kirkos, who opens her office up to us for everything from printing posters to offering us guidance and insight. She always provides her steadfast support to our organization. We'd also like to thank Ms. Morados, who stands by students for the whole NHS journey. She encourages juniors to join NHS and cheers on seniors during their membership. Through it all, she makes sure that we become better people. We'd also like to thank every staff member of Fort Hamilton who dedicates themselves to teaching us daily and who stood by us during the application process. Our school staff has also opened their spaces to us so that we can hold events, collaborate with us, and have given us their unconditional support every step of the way. For this, we thank you. And last, but certainly not least, we'd like to thank Mr. Sosa, who leads NHS with love and takes every opportunity to teach an invaluable lesson. Whether it's giving advice on what socks not to wear to an interview, or assuring us that we will find where we belong, the wisdom that he has imparted on every NHS member is wisdom that will live within us forever. Thank you.
For her unwavering support and guidance, not just for the National Honor Society, but for every student who walks through those doors. Ms. Houlihan, your dedication to fostering a school environment where leadership, scholarship, service, and character are not just ideals, but everyday practices has made such a profound impact on all of us. Your belief in our potential, whether it's pushing us to aim higher, work harder, or heroically swooping in to save your struggling trivia team, is nothing short of heroic. Thank you for inspiring us to give back to our community with purpose and pride, and always being positive and productive. On behalf of the entire National Honor Society and the students of Fort Hamilton, thank you for your continued dedication and for celebrating this important ceremony with us tonight. And now, Alexander Fotopoulos will present our honorary member tonight.
Thank you, Melissa. Good evening. Each year at installation, the Fort Hamilton High School chapter of the National Honor Society chooses to honor one remarkable staff member who embodies NHS's 4 pillars of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. To truly embody all 4 pillars of NHS is an extraordinary achievement. It is with great honor that we name Mrs. Tiedemann this year's honorary member. Since September 2001, this teacher's contributions, selfless acts, and endless dedication to improving the lives of those around her have inspired all staff and students. In her 24 years of teaching, Mrs. Tiemann has taught AP World History, Global History 3 and 4, U.S. History, and U.S. History to English language learners. From waking up to the crack of dawn to attend early morning meetings with her colleagues, to staying late after school helping students build their test-taking skills for the AP World History exam, Mrs. Tiemann is always willing to put the needs of other people above her own. In addition to teaching multiple classes every day, she is our school's social studies coach. As a coach, Mrs. Tiemann serves a critical role in guiding curriculum development and ensuring that teachers have the support and resources needed to create rigorous instruction and engaging environments. With unwavering patience and a tireless work ethic, anybody who has met our honorary member knows that she fosters a nurturing and a motivating environment for both students and staff. Her humility, generosity, and unyielding commitment make her not only an outstanding educator, but an irreplaceable presence at Fort Hamilton. The harmony within the entire social studies department would not be possible without her. As an AP World teacher at Fort Hamilton, Mrs. Tiemann is known for her sympathetic and selfless attitude towards students. I remember entering my sophomore year feeling nervous. I had never taken an AP class in my life, and I had no idea if I'd be any good at a course that covered thousands of years of history. As I entered the classroom on the first day of school, I felt my nerves ease as Mrs. Tiemann put on a smile and introduced us to the topics of AP World. She explained the importance of understanding history as it sparks critical thinking and introduces us into ancient civilizations and modern cultures. Mrs. Tiemann made me fall in love with the class because of her unique teaching style. She assigned us spicy notes to make our note-taking skills meet college requirements, and she taught us that real learning isn't attained without dedication and a whole lot of patience. In addition to having students read and analyze historical documents, she uses Heimler videos and daily group engagement activities to breathe life into history. Mrs. Tiemann goes above and beyond expectations by fostering an environment of creativity through moderating discussions regarding different historical topics, such as having groups attempt to negotiate the Treaty of Versailles and argue over which factors, God, gold, or glory, had the most influence on European expansion. Activities like this give us confidence to pursue historical knowledge and use what we know to work towards a solution to any problem. Mrs. Tiemann knows that a strong understanding of world history means much more than simply being able to memorize important dates, contacts, or conflicts. She fosters an understanding that past historical actions affect our present lives, for example, by learning how technology evolved from simple tools to modernized digital machines. In the weeks leading up to the AP exam, Mrs. Tiemann posts materials and strategies for students to review to ensure that we all succeed. However, she makes it clear that she isn't putting in excessive effort just so that students can pass the exam, but to instill in us the understanding that the knowledge lasts forever. One of Mrs. Tiemann's most remarkable achievements is providing hundreds of students with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, front row tickets to see the Broadway musical Hamilton, for free. If this was one of your best experiences in high school, let's hear your applause. Going above and beyond, Mrs. Tiemann serves as Hamilton's liaison and primary coordinator with Gilder Lehrman to plan and organize this memorable experience. Mrs. Tiemann takes full advantage of the Fort Ham educational program, additionally granting students the chance to have a sit-down Q&A with lead performers after the musical. This experience, combined with her unique teaching approach, creates a connection between students' genuine interests and history. Her former students describe the experience as a moment they've always dreamed of but never imagined possible. Thanks to Ms. Tiemann, a once-in-a-lifetime experience becomes a reality. When reflecting on all their yearly trips to see Hamilton and what it took to get students there, Ms. Glass described her as my partner in crime. Ms. Glass also noted that Mrs. Tiemann has built a reputation for being highly intelligent and incredibly giving, hardworking, and diligent. Other colleagues like Mr. Rose described her as extremely helpful and always supportive. And Mr. Mezga said, there is no one like Ms. Tiemann. She really cares about our school and its community. To this day, Mrs. Tiemann never fails to greet me or any of her former students in the hallway. She sees us all as people, and her love for history and her students makes us feel valued and seen. The effects Mrs. Seaman has on her students, colleagues, and friends is truly inspirational. We would like to honor you, Mrs. Seaman, for helping us to be the best version of ourselves. Your acts of character, scholarship, leadership, and service energize and inspire us all. At this time, please join in applauding the National Honor Society's honorary member of 2025, Mrs. Nancy Seaman.
That was beautiful. Thank you. I'm really so very, very, very touched. However, I don't think it's possible that I could have been here for 24 years since I am only 29 years old. So I think that the math might have been a little wrong, but thank you. It was really very, very, very sweet. The Hamilton tickets, just to clarify, I don't purchase those tickets on my own to distribute them. They're a wonderful gift from the Gilder Lehrman Institute, and I wish they would give us enough so that we could take every single student, but it's a wonderful opportunity. Fort Hamilton is a special place for me. It has always been here apparently a very long time, and you are all such special people, and I thank you for choosing to come to Fort Hamilton. I thank your families for choosing to send your students here and entrusting us with your children, and they make our days wonderful. When you have a job like teaching, you don't always realize the impact you're having on students. You don't always think about it. So it is nice to hear that. And it is always so nice to see you all in the modules, and I do have the privilege of watching you all grow up from little nervous sophomores, like Alex said, who sit there as first-year AP students with big eyes, and we're never going to be able to do this, we're going to fail, we're all going to get ones, we're all going to get ones on the exam, and you all do very well. And then you move on to be stressed out juniors about everything, and then all of a sudden you're mature, confident seniors, and ready for the world. So just, NHS has always been an important organization for me. I was a member of NHS at Susan Wagner High School apparently many, many years ago. My daughter is a member of NHS at her high school, and my younger daughter will be a member if she would like to continue to live in our home. So I really value this award, and I appreciate all the members of the board, and it has been a pleasure to watch you all grow up. And I look forward to all the wonderful things you are going to do in your future. And please come back and visit, because you always have a home here at Fort Hamilton High School. So thank you. Thank you to all our members of the administration and my family and all my friends. And thank you very much.
Thank you. This concludes this evening's ceremony. I would once again like to congratulate all members and thank all the parents and staff who have helped make this a wonderful night. We wouldn't be here without your support and dedication. Yes, please remain seated as our members process out.